I think you'd know. I mean, unless you count Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus as a classic. Counting Stars. Counting Stars, One Republic. This Love by Maroon 5. Faithfully by Journey.
Oh, incredible.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Aerosmith. Very good.
You did a lot.
Oh man, it was fun.
You went to town.
Is Kairos coming out of his shell? Or coming out of somewhere?
I feel like a karaoke bar spin-off with Kairos and Standish has to happen.
No.
Like,
if and when we ever get back to the drum, that might happen.
Would Standish know it was Kairos? Like, is he in a disguise?
What?
Anyway.
You having a stroke?
Yeah, probably. Shall we?
Yeah.
Michelle, let me put on my character sheet before I forget. Okay, it's up.
No, off tour of a Welsh cake. Oh, monster.
Let me know when you guys are in.
Yeah, I'm in. It just says waiting on GM.
Yeah. Ready and wait.
Oh man. You know, TaleSpire is freaking great, but it's also...
Terrible.
It's also fucking... a lot of shit to manage.
Yeah, it's complex.
What's that? 1, 2... Alright. Where were we, huh? Let's let you guys recap and then I'll chime in if something's missing.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You got...
We killed the guys in the pyramid structure. That's what I remember.
Yeah, and then we
made short work of them.
Yeah.
So, we arrived at the Johnson went stealthing up the stairs while Standish and Kairos stood talking to the guards. We used a distraction of the Aspongos, I say we. The guards began moving down. Johnson fell silent. He approached the skull stack and knocked it over, causing a skull avalanche. Then we killed all the people there. A couple of ghosts appeared and one possessed Kairos, who then attacked us for a bit. And we killed him and then brought him back up.
You brought him onto the ship, correct?
What, Kairos?
No, the prison.
Yes, yeah, we brought the prisoner with us.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we brought him. He's with us now.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically, he's freaking dead, but you can use Revivify on him or whatever you want to do with the body.
Who the?
The guy. Oh no!
Oh, he's alive.
That's not the guy. That's right. That's not the guy. There was one guy, which the necromancer you killed, and the other guy you took hostage, right?
Oh, I wouldn't say we was taking him hostage.
Or you brought him onto the ship against his will. So. I
mean, where else is he gonna go?
That's true. Let me. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I need some. I lost a token somewhere for that guy. Let me just check real quick. There we go. This is the dude. Do we have a brig on the ship? I don't know where you guys brought him, but
I don't know. I think Kairos had control of him.
Yeah, I have control of him. The dark dwarf wizard.
Yeah, there it is. I was gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him. Honestly, I'm gonna give control to everybody over his body. Just because. Just because he's unconscious. Technically, I mean he's bleeding. So.
Wait, the necromancer? Or...
Not the necromancer. The one you brought with you.
Oh, didn't I heal him up?
Yeah, we
oh, well, you did. So he's 1 HP. Yeah. So he's like
Yeah.
barely hanging on.
Oh, I thought I hit
gave
him.
him a potion.
Yeah, I thought I hit him after that. I
Yeah.
think he had a little bit more than that, but it doesn't matter too much, really.
Let me double check the notes.
We can re-heal him.
5 HP, yes.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Rolling in it.
let me write that down again. HP.
Yeah, because I didn't cure wounds on him like 20
Can't remember if you guys tied him up or anything.
Yeah, he's tied up.
Yeah,
he's
tied.
hogtied.
Yeah.
He's hogtied, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, essentially you came to this place, didn't really, in your usual fashion, you didn't really use the art of negotiation or anything. Yeah. Yeah, Johnson went sneaky. Heard the guys chanting in Dwarven at the pedestal with the skulls stacked on top of each other, kind of like neatly stacked, and decided to cast silence. Well, Standish attracted a lot of attention, so some of the guards, or well, all the guards, started moving south towards your position, and Johnson decided to cast silence on the two, the necromancer and the wizard, so they couldn't really communicate with each other. They couldn't really continue executing their spell or whatever they were doing. And then the wizard was just kind of like baffled. They were kind of confused at the moment. Johnson kind of went around and decided to, you know, do roguelike activities, and you wanted to topple the skull pile. I remember I asked you to roll, or rather, I think you wanted to like take one of the skulls out or bash one of the skulls out at the corner, and I rolled a d20 for, or it was a d100. D100 to determine the direction where the pile is going to drop, and it basically was dropping on top of your head, but you were already long gone, so it toppled, and the whole thing toppled, and from what you can assume, as soon as it toppled, it summoned 2 ghosts.
Yep.
After which you guys swiftly dealt with the ghosts, but not before one of the ghosts
entered Kairos Vera's asshole.
yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if I
Let's say
remember
that
rightly.
happened, yeah. Kara's gonna check your pants for any holes. So, and then, I mean, essentially, one thing led to another. You shoved a couple of those darklings off the edge. They fell into the Sea of Souls. Killed both of the ghosts. Severely damaged Kairos. And then the ghost left his body, and then you killed the ghost and healed up Kairos, and then you went back in the ship, brought the prisoner. Let's put it that way, with you, and you went to leave this place. What you did acquire, the only thing you really found out about this place, which is, I'm going to remind you, this is the gate, is, essentially nothing. You don't really know what these guys, like what they were doing here, or what their purpose was. All you did acquired some potions, some gold from the bodies. And from the necromancer, you got a book. Or was it a notepad, or was it a book? Dan, you should have it written down, right?
I picked up some stuff.
You picked up either it was a scroll or book or a notebook from the. I think it was a book from the necromancer, right?
I got Wizard's Notebook
Wizard's
and
Notebook,
Wizard Helper's Paperwork were the 2 things that I got.
Wizard's Notebook and
Wizard Helper's Paperwork. Like, I took some paperwork off that guy when he was knocked down the first time.
But you got the Wizard's Notebook from the necromancer.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So yeah, there was some stuff scribbled on it in Dwarven. You didn't really read it, but it's still there. So you have that. You don't really have any other info about this place. It's a weird place. Apparently they were doing, but you would assume a ritual here. But what the purpose of that ritual was, you don't really know. So
yeah, the guy told us that they were just like trying to scavenge stuff. He said they were just scavengers trying to steal souls or something. So
yeah, so the whole, what you assume is the whole ritual was just basically, for whatever reason, this place was kind of like a, they're just basically scavengers, and additionally what he said was that essentially, you know, they're one of few groups, just kind of like, because they're not undead, right? So they're just scavengers, travelers, just basically not stealing souls, but, you know, trying to acquire the souls, as it is a commodity in this place.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you went to the nautical chart. You decided to depart and move on to your destination.
Yeah.
And that takes us to the nautical chart. And
I think we had a choice of
last time, yeah, essentially what it was, you set sail, you plotted the course successfully, and you set sail, but you with your perception, your passive, you noticed two ships in front of you.
Yeah.
You can't really tell like the distance because everything is kind of like a bit distorted in this place. You can't really tell how far the ships are, but you could tell that they hadn't seen you.
Yeah. Okay.
So far, at least. And
Yeah, I think that's pretty much
and
it.
then yeah, and I mean the last thing we discussed was well whether you want to continue on your course, which would not require you to replot your route, right? But that would kind of put you in the basically your course would put you in collision with these ships. And the alternative is to replot the course. So that's where we left off. So now you guys decided to replot the course, to not engage, and now you're gonna have to do some rolls.
Cool. Okay.
Regardless who wants to do the replotting.
Yeah, I think Johnson.
Yeah, I'm happy for you to take that. But
Yeah, cool. What am I rolling?
Intelligence.
Yep.
Um.
Oh, it's a nat 1, but I can re-roll it, so I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah.
So that's 8 plus. I'm gonna use my bardic. What's bardic for you? Is it D10 or D8? 2. No, that's 10.
10. Yeah. I keep forgetting that I need to be in an encounter to actually roll for everybody. Okay. Okay, meets it beats it.
Cool.
Yeah. You replot the course. Additionally, as you replot the course, right, so which way you want to go? You're kind of like replotting right or left, right? So this,
I can't see the boat screen right now. I'm still on the ship.
Oopsie, yeah. I keep forgetting about that. My bad.
Okay.
So yeah, that's your route. Yeah, so you want to go left or right? Well, like you plotted the course. Basically, yeah, you can go around them. You know that you can avoid them, or at least direct contact with them. Which way do you want to go?
I'm gonna just let Johnson and Perception decide. Johnny rolled 28 on Perception, so does he have any idea which one would be better?
Yeah, left would probably be better because they're moving,
Yeah.
right? So.
Cool. Yeah. So he'd go to the left then.
Mm-hmm. So you're kind of moving that way. Let me and okay, so what would you have to roll? So on your perception, you know that you can definitely avoid the ships. You're kind of like far enough away. But what you do notice, right? What's your so have to get your guys' sheets up. Yeah, you do notice that Your passive is 16, so that's fine. So in your passive investigation, you notice that yes, you're far enough to avoid collision, but you're not really sure whether they're going to see the ships or the you know, the torches are lit up on the ship, right? So
Yeah.
so you're under the suspicion that they might see that.
Yeah, Johnson's going to message Kairos and Standish and be like, we need to turn all the torches off so we can go sneaky. So those guys can go around and just quickly switch the torches off while he's up there.
Yes, the torch will be off. Extinguish all the flames.
Okay, so you messaged the guys, yeah. Let me double check here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 torches. Yeah, so you have 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and 2 in the middle. That you need to extinguish basically as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. So is everybody gonna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, tender torch off, yeah.
Okay, so how are you going to go about doing that?
What do you do?
Who's taking what?
I mean, Standish has thaumaturgy, which you can create a gust of wind.
What's the
so
distance? What's the distance on that?
30 feet.
30 feet.
So if he lines himself up properly on one side, he might be able to get more than one. At least do that, you know. Well, if he can do it in quick succession a couple of times, just run around and do that, he might be able to get a few of them down. Why is Standish broken?
Good question.
Where am I?
That's also a good question. Hold on.
Okay. So we
Roll initiative.
No. No, this is a previous board. I just pulled it up for reference. So,
I mean, that gust of wind isn't really going to work with where those torches are anyway. So I'd have to run around and do them individually.
Well, how many can you do?
I'd only be able to do one at a time because they're too far away from each other.
Well, you could run up to one and then cast the cantrip to take one out and then knock the other one out by hand.
Yes, we could do that, yeah. Can't get that one. No, actually, I can't get too far. I mean, what, do we have a minute to do this?
It's gonna be more of a... It's gonna be more of an acrobatics check, I suppose. It's just, you gotta do it now, right? So it's just how quickly you can move and how nimbly... Well, not how nimbly, but how quickly you can move. And efficient, how nimbly and efficiently you can take out the torches. So it all depends, like who takes what, and if you can do it kind of like both sides at the same time, and then maybe Johnson can do like some of them as well.
Well, Johnson's in the.
Oh, you're downstairs. Yeah, that's right. You're in the thing. Well, not anymore because you came outside on the deck, right? So
Okay.
you came outside and you saw the ships. So that's how you
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, for the perception. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we didn't really
Okay,
we didn't really we didn't really determine where you were. So I guess I'm just gonna you're here by default, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
then I'm just gonna roll this.
He's on Odorf as well, so he'd have plenty of movement riding Odorf around.
Yeah. So that's 15. So you're gonna be that's in favor. So you're gonna be further away, kind of like somewhere here. You can position yourself, maybe on top of here or whatever, wherever you. So you're on the front of the ship, more on the front of his ship.
Yeah, if he'd been spotting ships, he probably would have been up here
Mm-hmm.
because it gives him somewhere to spot ships from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Johnson will do these two up by him.
Yeah.
Just go between the two and just extinguish them.
Okay. What are you guys taking? Which ones?
Yeah, Johnson will take those two. Then at the front.
Standish will take this one and that one. He's going to use Prestidigitate on one of them to snuff it out.
What's your movement distance?
40.
40. Yeah. So you can do both of those. Yeah. You can use prestidigitation.
Yeah, Prestidigibate on one of them because that lets you snuff out the torch instantly.
Yeah.
And then on the other one, he's going to run over to it and throw a flask of water on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Group
Cool.
stroke there. Like.
Yeah.
So that eliminates those two for Standish at least.
Yeah. So you take those two out. Yeah. Okay. So
Then we've just got
Kairos, you're taking out
one in the hole.
These two right here. Probably the closest ones to me.
at the end. Yeah. So you have your movement's like what, 30? Yeah.
If Johnson, sorry, go
It's
ahead.
40 feet.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You take those out. How do you do that?
Can he like just slice off the top
Oh, just
where the flame? Yeah, with his sword, just like
yeah.
whack it off. He's like beheading it basically.
Yeah. Roll attack.
29.
You hit. No damage.
You pick that
Oh, you hit it multiple times.
13. No, because I'm rolling for both attacks. So
Yeah.
this one and then this one.
And that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, he's really doing damage to it, huh?
Yeah. You
Take that.
completely annihilate the two of the torches. The Soul Shepherd turns around and just kind of
Yeah.
looks at you, damaging his ship and all that.
He says nothing. He just looks back.
Yeah, he keeps staring at you. So two are extinguished. Johnson extinguishes the front two, and
And
okay.
if he has movement on the back of Odorf, is there any way he can make it
What's
down
the
to
movement
one side?
with Odorf?
He just wasn't on this. Oh, what's my movement? Let me find.
No, I mean like when you're on Odorf, like what's the movement? What's
Yeah, so it's Odorf's movement, which you have to give me a second to find. Give me.
Yeah, just bear back real quick. You can find it.
His movement's 40.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Alright, Johnson, what's the range?
So Odov's movement is 40. So does that mean I get 80 because we're not in combat? Or
Let's do turn-based because this is kind of like a race against time thing.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Odov's movement is 40.
Wait, so what remaining torches have we got left to? put out?
2 in the middle. So it would be this one
Yeah.
and
the other one.
this one by the stairs right here.
Yes, yeah.
The ones down in the lower decks don't really matter. It's just something you just need to like extinguish just so they don't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Standish can drop down and press to Dodger Bodger, that one direct beneath him.
Yeah. Let me roll acrobatics, please.
Roll an acrobatic.
Yeah.
Is that
well,
Johnson as well, or
if Johnson wants to like with Odorf reach the closest one, then yeah, please roll acrobatics.
yeah? Yeah, I think he'd try and get to the one by the mast there. Yeah.
It was nearly an at 20.
Oh. 13.
Okay.
Just gotta go sort the dog out. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. So Standish doesn't take the scenic route, but takes the stairs on that roll. And kind of makes it to the torch. Okay. All right, let's wait for Standish, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you do manage to extinguish the torches eventually. You don't do it quite quickly as you wanted to, but you do extinguish them pretty quickly. Like everybody reacts pretty quickly to the to what Johnson said, you know, that there's ships lurking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you kind of like turn your heading more northeast, yeah, these ships kind of sort of turn their heading and head west. It's kind of like you guys kind of exchange paths, and
Right.
and you seem to have as you kind of pass, you seem to roll perception, please.
Sure. 25.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, yeah, you know you definitely think that you avoided the encounter with these ships, as you guys are kind of like slowly drifting past each other. I mean, you're quite a bit away. You can't really make out who's on the ship, who's steering the ship, what the occupants look like, but they don't seem that they've noticed you. At least that's what you think. And
Cool.
and the captain, the soul carrier, pulls out the kind of like a monocle, not like a monocle, but like a, what the fuck do you call it? The
Telescope?
is that a telescope?
the thing that the pirates have that lets them see further.
Pirate
that's like for what?
monocular telescope, is that what they call it? Monocular. Yeah, monocular. So, well, you get what I'm saying, yeah? So he
Yeah.
pulls it out as you move past, and he kind of looks and he kind of because you were the one who announced the ships, Johnson, he kind of like urges you towards him, kind of like he just looks at you and
Johnson trots over on the back of Odorf, like.
Yeah, he kind of like, in kind of like a lowered voice, says, "Them be them crazies. They've seen more and more ships in the last few weeks sailing these seas, possibly looking for souls."
Johnson goes, "Crazies? Oh no, they don't have they don't have a load of these on them, do they?" And he's going to show him pull out of his pocket one of the Circle Star insignias from the guys back in the dungeon, and just show it to the captain.
"See for yourself." And he hands you the telescope.
Johnson takes the telescope and has a look. Yeah,
you look at the ships, and they're like black sails, kind of like corsair-looking ships. You've seen the ship design before, and you kind of like zoom closer. It's a remarkably clear image for like an old piece of shit telescope. Yeah, so you kind of like zoom in, you kind of scan around one of the ships. You see the insignia emblem on one of the ships on the starboard side. You see what resemble the some of those armored cultists that you noticed in the back in the castle, and it's unmistakable.
Yeah, Johnson goes to that. Yep, no, that's them, no mistakes. So, where we came from to get here, there's a load of those scallywags, and they praise some demon. What was his name again? Standish. What was that demon's name? The demons, all the cultists in the castle. Balrog, Bayrog, something like that.
The soul.
Anyway,
the soul carrier is like, "Shh, quiet down, laddies."
Anyway, yes, sorry. They follow some demon, and we're the ones who are trying to stop them. You know.
Tis the Soul Warden that you're seeking. He'll have some more answers.
Bolga. Yeah. So yeah.
Standish whispers at you.
Have you ever heard of a demon called Bolgan?
I've heard this name long, long ago, while I still was alive.
Well, that's who they work for. So I mean, I guess if you want to take us to the Soul Warden before we leave, so we can, because as you can imagine, there's a lot of them, and we kind of need all the help we can get. So if you could take us to him, so we can, I don't know, maybe he has some advice or something about how to defeat these guys, because we need to go back and beat him before it gets too late. You know?
We're going to the rift. I do not have information that the Soul Warden is there, but you can try and look for him. But
it's worth a try.
Be wary, laddies. This Balgan is a foe to be trifled with. Or not to be trifled with, rather.
Yeah, he's pretty bad, right?
Arr.
So yeah, I guess onward to the rift.
Also, 2 souls for my torches that you dismembered. And he looks at Kairos.
A deal's a deal.
Yeah, he kind of like looks at you, kind of stares blankly, and just goes back to the wheel of the ship and just continues steering.
We will claim 2 souls for those torches.
Well,
I mean, we've got one with us already.
I mean, yes, Standish elbows the guy on the side. Yes, we're talking about. Do you hear that? And if, well, I'm sure we're going to be encountering a couple more willing fellows, like the chaps we've just passed in those boats over.
So, oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. Those boats, it's the guys from the castle.
What, cultists?
Yes, and apparently, according to Bones McBoat's theory here,
Yes.
that they've been coming here for a while now. He's been seeing more and more of them over the past few weeks. So they're doing bad stuff.
Curious. So maybe the book they're looking for is actually here.
I don't know. I think they already have the book. At least that's what it.
I need to stop getting so hung up on this book.
Yeah. I think they have the book already, but we. I don't know. But Bones McBoat's theory here reckons that we could maybe find the warden at the rift. So I guess let's go and see, hey?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. The black Corsair ships kind of like fade into the distance, and they kind of disappear over the horizon. And yeah, the route you plotted, you make your way towards the destination. And it feels like a lifetime. It feels at least just days upon days on the ship. Just an oddly long time, you know, or at least to your perception, right?
Yeah.
It just feels like you wake up, you sail, you go to sleep, you sail, wake up, you sail, and you kind of feel every passing day you feel a bit more drained. Kind of mentally and physically. It just it feels like it's a bit taking a toll on you. You don't have any like physical wounds or anything. Like you're not weaker physically, but it definitely it feels like it's taking a toll on you the more you spend your time here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have you guys. I mean, you get another long rest, but you already did a long rest, so.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we just need to get ourselves to this here rift.
Let's do it.
So you wake up one day. Just exhausted, and feels like you're going to sleep and you're waking up exhausted, just like drained. And and it feels like, you know, the sea kind of is draining you. You hear voices during the night, kind of penetrating your dreams, and And you have nightmares.
Well,
You get up.
Nightly, just to give you a little context before narrative, there is that we probably be like Standish should be cast in the tiny hut nightly.
Yeah.
That we're all sleeping in, so we'd all be resting in somewhere like completely, just like technically not really here, if that makes sense. Like it's like
What was the spell again?
Yeah. It's on Standish.
Standish's tiny hut.
It's called Standish's tiny hut.
A 10-foot
Is that-
emanation springs into existence.
Is that a-
Creatures and
Hold on.
Sorry.
Is that a homebrew?
No, it's just a rename of
Yeah.
the usual spell.
What's the usual spell?
The original spell is.
Oh, so someone's tiny hut.
Yeah.
It's just, let me find the.
Springs you into existence. You remain stationary for duration. Spell fails you. Okay. Okay, so that's a so level 3 spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how many spell slots you lose for that.
Well, it'd be one, but then I guess if he's going to have a long rest in it afterwards, he'd just regain it anyway, right? So you'd only expend one per day to because we'd only rest once per day, right?
Yeah. Cancels itself out.
Yeah, that's because the rest that you get after, like,
DM's nightmare. Okay. So yeah. You just feel kind of mentally drained. You don't have like any physical effects from it, but yeah, you just feel mentally drained. As you wake up one day, you go up onto the deck and you kind of see some rock formations. Land ho, and the captain. Yeah, stop fucking with the ship. And the captain parks his ship kind of a bit away from the rock formation, and tells you, "This be the place. I would take you closer, but I have to get to the well. I am already late. You can take my boat." So he offers you the boat from the ship to kind of sail your to get yourselves to the place from the ship to the shore, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, great stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Bones McBoatstery. Yes.
2 souls.
Johnson's
2 souls.
Ah, yes. Don't forget those 2 souls, Kairos. That.
Well, there's one
I'll
here.
bring you their heads if I have to.
I'm not interested in the souls that are lurking in this realm that are already dead. I require live ones.
This guy's live. This one right here. Johnson shows him the prisoner that's hogtied.
That'll do it, laddies. I'll take this one. You still owe me one.
Yeah, we'll catch you next time we're here. I guess if it all goes wrong with us fighting Balrog, then that'll probably be pretty soon, eh?
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He just points his finger to the boat.
Yeah, Johnson.
And takes the prisoner and just kind of like with like superhuman strength kind of like shoves him down the deck to the lower floors with incredible precision.
Yeah, not your first time doing that, eh?
He doesn't answer. He just keeps pointing at the boat.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Johnson and Odorf hop in the boat.
Ta-da, then. Standish jumps over. using his arm strength more than anything else. Oh, just specify.
He looks at Kairos and he goes, I will come back and collect my, what I'm due. And he keeps pointing at the boat.
Oh no, he's a tax man!
He's very pragmatic, yeah.
He really wants his souls, huh?
Do you apply interest?
Don't introduce him to the concept.
Yeah, sorry. No, never mind.
Kairos, what do you do?
Are you getting in the boat or what?
Yes. We are getting in the boat.
Alright, so you guys get into the boat, yeah?
Yeah.
You get into the boat, he lowers you down, and you kind of like start, I don't know who's commandeering the paddles, but the ship remarkably quickly moves away from you. Kind of
Now he finds fucking high gear, right?
Yeah.
disappears into the horizon. And you're left in this boat. You see the rock formation. You're kind of like there's no waves. The Sea of Souls seems like a very calm, you know. So yeah, you pedal. What do you do?
Roll towards land, please.
Yeah.
Kairos.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so Kairos takes the
He takes the pedals.
he's the muscle of the group. Yeah, he takes the paddles and he starts rowing towards the rock formations that you guys see.
Yes, Standish is just going to stand at the front of the boat, you know, with one leg raised slightly on the edge of it, and his left hand pointing forwards dramatically.
Yeah.
Yonder! Onwards!
Very very Captain Sparrow like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you keep pedaling towards the rock formation. And where the hell is this? Do you guys, so do you have your torches lit or what?
No, Johnson doesn't. He has dark vision, so he wouldn't light a torch.
Okay, so, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think Standish is probably, as long as Kairos is consenting, he's handed him his tail to hold on to.
Yeah, I think.
What is that? What is the what does that do in the scenario?
Because
It's just a hand to hold.
so we can follow him.
You're in the same boat.
No, it's for when we get off the boat.
Oh well, what do you do like when you're in the boat? Like, what is that? All right, he's holding your tail. Well, now he has only one paddle to hold. So the boat is going in circles now.
No, I just switched to the other paddle if that happens.
Oh yeah. So you use one hand to hold Standish's tail and just kind of like
And then he's like,
battle one
no,
side and
one
then battle
shoulder, yeah.
battle. Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
Being a
it
great
takes
misunderstanding.
it takes
He's working hard. He's working hard for
takes twice as long, but you guys make it. Do you guys is Kairos is your torch still lit?
No, if he's holding onto the tail.
Yeah. Okay.
He's using them for directions now.
Yeah. Okay.
He's still got hold of Standish's tail, so he can at least follow him, which was kind of the point.
I'm just tethered.
All right. You guys. Yeah, you guys arrive. Eventually, I mean, there's nothing in every direction except this rock formation and your little boat. You arrive and tries to attack. Yeah. And yeah. And yeah, you arrive at this. You see kind of rock formation, and you see a large rock formation in front. There's no fog. Everything's pretty within visible range for everybody. So except Kairos, because he's he doesn't have dark vision. So
Because he's a man, and he doesn't have dark vision.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I guess Johnson and Odorf hop out the boat and sort of walk up, have an explore.
Maybe I should take the dog with me instead.
But weirdly, Odorf doesn't have dark vision, so he's entirely reliant on... he's entirely reliant on Johnson and his sense of smell.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you're gonna have to jump. Make sure jump. Yeah.
It's alright. You can't really go much further than than your tail allows you to, I guess.
We're out of turn-based, right? We can just take a double movement.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, right, yeah, we're gonna have to be careful here now.
But before you do that, you're gonna have to jump this crevasse here. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. A crevasse!
I think we might need to light something for you now.
It's okay. He'll whisper his command words, and his blade will glow.
What's the command word?
Lumos. It's very original.
Very original.
Definitely not taken from another IP.
Yeah, yeah. Johnson puts his hand on Odorf and's like, "Here you go, boy," and casts jump on him to triple his jump.
15 foot is a pretty big jump.
So
It's
yeah,
very hard
Odorf
to move.
should be able to jump that no problem with Johnson.
11.5 feet jump. That's not bad. Wait, where are you looking? How far is your jump?
What?
How far is your jump?
I was measuring the distance of the gap.
What was the distance?
The shortest I found was 13 feet.
Oh, the shortest I can see is 10 feet.
Alright. Where do you find your jump distance?
I'm just looking. I think jump is. A second. Where is it? When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance.
Okay, so you make a strength score
No. So it's your strength score. So I'll give you for example. So Odorf's strength score is 15. So if he takes a run up
then
at the
he
jump,
can 15 forward.
well, and I've just tripled his jump. So technically, right now he can jump 45 feet.
Oh, yeah, so Standish is going to take a 10-foot run up and then leap because he has 19 strength score, so we should easily make that.
Yeah. So Johnson and Odorf take a run up and jump 45 feet this way.
Hey, hell!
So
Boing.
how do you describe to Odorf, just for like mechanics purposes, how do you describe to Odorf like where the
Well,
jump?
Odorf's got a saddle on. And so Johnson sort of just holds him just behind the ruff, behind both ears, and just sort of kicks him to let him know when to jump and steers him by pulling on whichever side he needs to.
Steer a dog in midair.
Yeah, he can. Johnson's got skills. No, but he doesn't need to steer midair. He just, when he's on the ground and that's how he turns him, and then, yeah. And he responds to voice commands as well, or if he needs to. So yeah, Johnson just sort of like turns around with Odorf, goes back like 10 feet, gets a running start, and then just as they get to the edge, gives him a little kick. Odorf leaps and lands over this way. Johnson just, as they're coming in for the landing, Johnson just gives him another little kick just to let him know that the floor's coming up. And yeah, they go with a horse,
Yeah, go ahead. Who's next?
There's 19. There we go. So yeah, Standish is just going to leap across. Well, he's going to take a 10-foot run up first, and then leap that distance. Boing. Right, come on, Kairos!
Alright, well.
Would you like me to roll anything?
Was it 10 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
I barely make it. Roll me either acrobatics or
athletics.
yeah.
Boom.
Boom, indeed.
Oops, I rolled for Standish. Yeah, you jump across and you don't quite make it, but you grab onto the ledge both hands and just swiftly pull yourself up.
Ah, yes, I was teasing them. And I see him drop, and you're like, oh! and then he just pulls himself back up casually.
How much time you guys have for this session today? Like from now, approximately.
I could go probably until 9 o'clock, so another an hour and a quarter, I guess.
Yeah, I've got about. I think we're about the same, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me like 10 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna have a dab.
I like that idea. We can do the same thing.
I'm gonna go on ChatGPT and see what I can do. Hyros is in the domain of hell. Domain of the dead, sorry. And he is with his companions. Roger Standish, a tiefling,
Calling. Present.
and
Present and
with
sexy.
Dr. Richard Johnson, a halfling. Sorry, Captain Roger Standish.
Yeah, thank you.
If we're using titles. What is Kairos? He's a general, so General Kairos. With his military background. They're also accompanied by Odorf. What is Odorf again? He's like a
He's a like
direwolf, no?
giant mastiff.
A giant mastiff. I can't spell.
Oh, sorry. Dan says he's a giant snow dog. He's
Very good.
basically like a big sort of husky type thing.
Kairos has made a deal with the Soul. Wait, not the Soul Warden. Who's that guy that was on the ship with us?
He was the captain of the soul ship.
With the captain of the Soul ship, and he requires 2 souls in exchange for the 2 torches that he massacred.
Well, you only need to give him 1 now.
This has changed to 1. How should Kairos go about claiming a soul, even though they are in the domain of the dead, with his trusted companions, of course?
Are you writing this for your own notes?
No, I'm trying to see what ChatGPT writes for me. Sent. Kairos with his companions, Captain Roger Standish, Dr. Richard Johnson, and the loyal Odorf, must navigate the eerie and treacherous domain of the dead to claim the soul necessary to fulfill his bargain with the captain of the soul ship. Here's how Kairos might proceed in a way that blends cunning, moral complexity, and the unique dynamics of his party.
Okay.
Wait, is everyone here? Are we free to discuss? Kind of like while we're in this limbo.
Dan and I are here, so
Yeah.
we can chat. This is what ChatGPT's come up with as what suggestions for how to do.
Wait, what version are you using?
I don't know. Well, it must be. It must be like.
Is it the free one?
Yeah, it's the free one.
Should probably 3.5 then, right?
Yeah, most likely. Just because I can't use freaking Claude AI as much as I want to, because they won't let me use my phone number, because last time I tried to use my phone number, they basically said, oh, it's already in use, even though I never got to access the account. That really pissed me off, because I really wanted to try Claude AI. Looks really cool.
You've got another number for it. Just get a cheap £10 phone with a pay-as-you-go SIM in it, and just like, then you at least got a fucking...
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was even half tempted to use my brother's phone number, but what if he wants to use it as well?
Yeah.
It's alright. Maybe Claude AI is not that good.
Yeah.
So here's our options. We can either bargain with a soul, or we can steal a soul. I think Kairos would like to start a discussion. So
Standish has got a bottle that he can use to capture souls.
Standish has a phylactery for capturing souls, but the soul shepherd did just say he doesn't want something that is already a soul. He wants something that's living. So to appease him like that, we need to bring back another hostage.
Well, why don't we just push a bad guy through the fucking rift when we get to the other side, and then problem solved?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, we could just push a couple through for good measure.
Yeah, you know that could work.
How can we tell what is alive and what isn't? Because obviously we're in the domain of the dead. So.
Oh, that's it. So that's what I'm saying. When we go through the rift back into the world of the living, if we just push a couple of, just find a couple of, bad guys and chuck them through.
Oh, true.
Then that'll pay your debt off when he finds them, right? And I'm sure he'll come across them pretty quickly.
Yeah, he'll smell the stench of Kairos. He'll be like, yes.
Yeah, just spit on them before you send them through, and then he'll know it was you.
There's moral implication. How far is Kairos willing to go? Is he seeking a condemned soul, a willing sacrifice, or an unwitting victim? His decisions will impact his companion's trust and his personal journey. I don't think it's that deep, ChatGPT.
I think the only person here, because you wouldn't be able to sacrifice. Well, you wouldn't be able to give him Standish anyway, because Standish is like a keeper of souls somewhere else. So, I don't know whether he necessarily has a way of dying like that. So his soul, when he dies, he just goes back to his hell plane, yeah, and then has to make a new body, basically. So Johnson would be the only person you'd be able to browbeat / give up anyway, and I'm pretty sure he'd just be like, no, you can fuck off. I'm not staying here with a weird skeleton guy.
I don't think Kairos would want to do that anyway. These are his two closest companions.
I think it's much easier for us to just shove a couple of,
I say push a couple of bad guys back through the rift afterwards and job done.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm back. Was that 10 minutes?
More or less.
A bit far off.
We weren't taking bets that time, so.
No, we forgot to run a pool on that one.
We actually stayed on topic too.
Ah. Cool.
Are you proud of us?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, let me, actually, what we haven't done this entire session is set up an initiative. So, everybody roll initiative.
Alright. I'm rolling for initiative.
Can you roll for Odorf as well?
They both go on Johnson's. Because Johnson's riding him, so.
Oh, that's it.
12.
Beastie 12 for Standish.
I got an 18.
Woo!
Juicy.
That's the turn order, yeah.
Standish just takes the. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, Kairos, on your passive perception, yeah, you can see kind of the sea around you. You can see shadowy figures.
I can see shapes in the water.
Shadowy figures kind of lurking in the waters close to you.
Okay.
Some other shapes that you've seen before. In front of you, can't see shit because, well, it's pretty dark. All you can see is kind of like a, well, it would be like a megalithic structure.
Very nice. I think Kairos will point that out to the team. He'll just kind of say, be wary of the waters. There may be creatures lurking about that we don't know of.
Yeah, it sounds unpleasant.
Well, just remember, we've all got a couple of those potions of water walking, so if you at least want to stop yourself from sinking, you could drink one of those.
Very good point. He'll look into his equipment bag, and he's a bit short on that. So, does anyone have any spares?
Spare what? Sorry, old boy. What do you need?
I believe it was
I gave you
water
two-
walking. Water walking? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I gave you two scrolls, maybe.
Yeah, I think Standish gave us some scrolls of it when we first got to the other place.
Oh, let me just add that to my inventory right now.
I mean, I gave you two, so
Yeah,
yeah.
Johnson's got two.
What? I only see a ring of water walking. What is this?
You have a ring of water walking?
I don't know if
Uh,
water walking. Yeah,
I
so
guess
what
it
I
has
did,
to be
I
a
just
custom scroll.
made a custom scroll. Yeah, because I think water walking is from Morrowind. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like talk about some of the stuff that transfers over. What stuff doesn't transfer over, right?
Yeah. To be fair, well, because
At some point, yeah.
It works when you guys got here. So
That is my NPC scroll.
There we go. I've added a scroll of water walking. Anyway, I will use that scroll. I will consume one charge of this scroll of water walking. How long does it last for?
Allow me to read the information for you, bear with me. Where are we? 1 hour.
Very good. 1 hour, and he'll forge on ahead. He will take charge using all his 40 feet of movement.
Is it in your inventory? I don't see it.
He's just updated it.
No.
It's in my equipment. Inventory equipment.
Okay. The spell bears the words of the spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell, you can read the scroll and cast its spell without providing a material component. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible.
Oh, it's originally just a
cast-
scroll cantrip. I think.
Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, the words on the scroll fade and it crumbles to dust. If the casting is interrupted, the scroll is not lost.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it says on the scroll.
If I'm able to read it. Can I
Oh no, that's
cast
because
it?
I put a custom item in. I just called it a scroll of water walking.
Yeah,
So I don't know what the
it-
actual item thing is.
Proper information about it.
Let's see. Yeah, what do you want to do, Kairos?
I've already moved 40 feet. So I'm getting into my tent.
Okay. Yeah, Johnson.
cool. Yeah, I guess Johnson and Odorf, like they land, keep running. How can I move? Oh, it's not big. Kairos, could you end your turn for me?
I've ended the turn on my screen.
Yeah.
says on mine as well.
Oh, there we go. Thank
So
you.
it's doing it.
So it's bugging on me now. Yeah, so I guess they're just going to keep running forward.
Yeah, as you move there with your dark vision.
Yep.
You see kind of like a
Oh, it's a Nessie.
Okay,
the new.
a figure in front and kind of like a what looks like a sea creature in front. Talking to each other.
Wait, secret talking to who?
This is well, you don't know. You can't see. Yeah.
What? You like that? Considering.
What movement are we in right now? Are we actually in any initiative-based thing, or do we still have the whole double movement for exploration going on?
No, you're not in initiative. You can do your full out of initiative movement.
Okay. So as Johnson and Odorf run up to the edge, like they're gonna just jump. 1 second. Go from there. And they're gonna jump over to here.
Yeah.
Before that spell runs out, Odorf. And then that's as much movement as they have. As they come to a stop, then Johnson perceive, like, see anything. Maybe roll perception and see what you can see going on over here. 17.
What are you trying to look at? Left and right? Yeah.
Just seeing what's going on with this fucking serpent and this fucking figure, you know, like.
Yeah, they're talking to each other. What it seems like.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I guess he's going to message Kairos and Standish and be like, "Hey, there's a figure and a fucking serpent over here."
So how do you message?
Yeah,
how do you message? How do you message that?
With magic, with the spell.
Okay.
Send him a message. And I guess he'd use bonus action to hide and just get into sneak.
Okay.
With Odorf, they're just gonna like crouch. Odorf just sort of like scooches down, and like Johnson sort of lies flatter on his back, just trying to be as like little visible as possible, you know.
Okay. Standish.
Standishes. Just gonna move a dash. Just go his 40 feet movement. Can't actually make me.
No, sadly not.
Yeah, and I mean, can I perceive anything? Oh, no.
What was it? 60 feet? Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a 9.
No, I mean like for dark vision, was it 60? Yeah.
And 60, yeah.
And a 9. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see if the die favors you. It does not. It's a nat 20. You can't see shit.
Damn.
You can't see shit.
No, you can't. I mean, you see Johnson, and you see the rock formation in front of you, but you can't really. You see the same monolithic structure in front of you, but you can't really see any entities in front of you. I'm assuming if Johnson used telepathy to message you guys, you kind of, you know what he told you, but other than that, you can't see anything else.
Yeah, sure.
Iris would like to jump over this gap. That is 15.
Athletics.
30 feet.
Athletics, please.
Oh fuck. Don't
Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Whew. Acrobatics, he says.
Oh, let me roll for this. Let me roll for the rock.
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, let me roll for the rock.
What the what the fuck?
Yeah, you jump across
Yes.
and you use your athletics to pull yourself up just as nimbly as you did before.
Oh hell yeah.
But some of the rock kind of crumbles a bit, and you lose your footing, and you kind of slip off, and now you're kind of holding on by your armpits, kind of by your chest onto the rock.
Yeah, time to military press myself back up to my feet.
Yeah, you pull yourself up.
Man, you do it on every gap. You do it on purpose. Does it make you feel hard?
That's how he has these muscles. Until how much movement did I use? Here. Oops. Yeah, he'll use his movement to get
Are you
close.
you still, your sword is still lit, yeah?
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, good point.
Can he have the sword lit, but he kind of like conceals it beneath his like robe, so like it's still lit, but it's not fully lit, if you know what I mean. Just so he doesn't have to.
Yeah, okay. So you don't extinguish it, it's just kind of like lit under your robe. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kairos is just glowing, basically, is what's that?
Well, it's more so like so he can kind of see like what's barely in front of him, but he just doesn't want to give away his hull position, I guess. Like, it's just so that he can walk somewhat in front of him. He'll end his go. So like the light is bleeding from the bottom, where the rope's kind of covering, where the light would extend to.
Yeah, give me a dex save, please.
I'm dexing. For a 14.
Yeah, you kind of sheath your sword, it's still lit, and you close the your cloak over it, and you make your way towards Johnson.
Very good.
Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. So it's doing that thing where it's sticking and not actually making it my turn.
Yeah.
Johnson's like, just like under his breath, quite quietly goes, "Oh, Kairos, it's glowing from the bottom a little, but yeah, very nice. Have you seen the serpent over there?"
He'll
Roll,
look around him.
roll history, Johnson.
Roll history.
Yeah. Just so you know that it's a serpent, or whatever it is.
40.
Yeah, you know that it's a serpent.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnson just quietly points it out to Kairos.
Can he see it? Yeah, I mean, to him, it just looks like you're pointing at the dark room, no?
No, you can't see anything. With your sword
yeah.
sheath, you Johnson points out that a serpent is that away, but you can only see Johnson. It's about
So he has like cardinal direction, so that's what, like,
you have cardinal
wherever he's
directions, yeah.
pointed.
So
Wherever he pointed, northeast, I guess, is where the general direction he was pointing at.
Yeah, northeast. Very good pointing. Yeah.
He'll nod as a to acknowledge that.
So again,
He'll-
so this is just the rules we agreed upon earlier for dark, yeah. So up to 15 feet light source is. Oh, that's for stealth. Never mind.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
disregard.
So yeah, Johnson has that interaction with Kairos, and then they're gonna run up to.
Is
From the edge of the
is
thing.
Odor like? Does his stealth go with you when you go bonus action hide?
Completely up to you. I can make rolls for both and or either.
Because I feel like, you know, if you're on Odor, you know, Odor's technically a celestial dog, right, or a construct dog.
Yeah.
So, like, is he as stealthy as?
Oh, without a doubt, nowhere near as stealthy as Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to roll it off Odor if that's cool with me.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to do next.
Yeah, that's fine. So they were just going to run and jump over that gap basically before that spell is done.
Yeah, roll stealth for Odor, please,
Sure.
and for Johnson. You know, just so we have it.
I think I did roll it before. If you want to use that one.
You did a bonus action hide.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I rolled for. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let me roll stealth for Odor. I think it's just +1. Check. He's +2.
I mean, I can technically roll for Odor because I have him as a monster in the.
Oh yeah.
So this
It's
is.
just his deck.
Hold on.
It's just deck stealth, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on.
So yeah, it's +2.
I'm gonna send you the sheet. I think I already sent you the sheet.
I've got the monster, yeah, but I can't click on anything because I'm not using it in like a.
Yeah. So which one do I? Which one do you? Which one do I roll? Dex, or no?
Yeah.
Dex.
Yeah, stealth is dex.
Dex. Yeah. So let's just roll. Let's roll a Dex. Oh, that's 20. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
And roll for Johnson, please.
Yeah, sure.
DC 15. That's.
Okay, it's a 9 for Johnson.
Now I'm thinking like. Now I'm thinking like, how does that fucking make sense? That they don't notice.
If Johnson knew he had to be stealthy about something, like if he was doing something, he was trying to be quiet, he could cast pass without a trace.
No. I mean, like if Odor like rolls a 20 and Johnson rolls a 9, you know.
What happens there is as they jump, Johnson catches his bollocks on the saddle and goes, "Ow!"
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Continue, please.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess Johnson will. He'll cast pass without a trace as well, just to make sure that they're both like going undetected.
Yeah.
He's quite protective of Hodor,
Yeah.
so I don't think.
Well, you're gonna go pass without a trace after you land. Is that okay?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, or do you want to cast Pass Without a Trace before your roll?
I think you probably cast it before they jump over, so you know the process is just quiet.
Okay.
Just
So Pass Without a Trace is +10, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, 19 for Johnson, and then we'd give Odorf like a 30 or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, they'd and then they'd go for the jump over to this side here.
Yeah. Go for it.
Cool. Yeah, jump over to here. And I think sneakily, Johnson would probably move over towards this corner and just like motion to Odorf to like lie down and stay and be quiet. Which you know he just sort of do by like Odorf just sort of like lies down and puts a paw, like each paw on his nose, and like just sort of sits, like lies down quietly.
Yeah.
So that Johnson is free to, on his next turn, move off this way and see what the crack is with this figure and this fucking serpent.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Standish.
Okay, gonna take a 10-foot run and leap this gap, which is 14 feet. And I guess he probably attempts to sneak from here. That's a 9. Super stealth.
As you kind of take a step back, you run and you jump and you land, you make a lot of noise. And as you do that, the figure kind of looks at you and it disappears into kind of like a mist. And the so does the serpent. Kind of like the serpent kind of like descends down into the water after the figure disappears into a puff of smoke.
Oops.
You just get a message from Johnson like, curse it, Standish!
Okay, Kairos.
No, I can message telepathically, right? Or is it just one way?
To Johnson?
No.
To Johnson? Well,
You can only respond.
Oh, I can only receive. Oh, okay.
So when Johnson sends you a message using messaging, you can respond to that. But yeah, unless you have the spell, no, you.
Okay, never mind then. I guess Kairos will whisper his command word. Lumos. And the torch will no longer be lit up, and does he knows Standish is next to him, right?
Well, roll perception, please.
Beard, can I ask, did we see the sea serpent go under the waves, or did we just see it blink away?
Well, that would be you. So, what's your passive? Was 16, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, you saw the serpent going down. Yeah, Kairos didn't see shit.
Yeah.
So I don't see Standish.
Well, oh no, for Standish, you rolled a 3, yeah. So let's roll. Yeah, you can't see Standish.
I'm in front of him!
Landed with a massive thud, and Karis is like, huh?
Johnson?
Wait, what's the wait, what's the distance here? 6 feet.
5.8.
6 feet. Yeah, you see Standish. It's fine.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was just gonna go over and say, I'll whisper to Standish. Standish, I'm gonna hold your tail. Please guide me.
I thought you'd never asked.
So he's kind of just he's now just a passenger to Standish at this point, as he usually is. It seems to be.
Can you turn me, please, Beard?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Thanks,
ahead.
sir. Good. So as they disappear like that, just Johnson's going to be like, yeah, good. Oh well. And he just turns around, like gives Odolph a pat on the head, like nudges him to get up, like hops back on, and is going to continue this way. See what's going on with this little weird couple of stone things that are here.
Okay.
Do you want a perception or investigation?
Investigation, please. Depending on what you want to do.
Well, I'll give you both. The investigation is a 23, and the perception is a 15.
Yeah, you can't see much, but you can see what's in front of you. So you see kind of like a circle in front of you with 4 dark stone statues.
Yep.
And there are interesting insignias on the floor in front of you.
Okay. Can Johnson do a bit of a deeper dive into what those insignias are and if he recognizes them from anywhere? Maybe do some maybe magical checkings of the things, or
Roll Arcana, please.
yeah. 21.
Do you want me to? I'm gonna paste you the stuff in chat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the insignia is a circular pattern with 4 distinct symbols arranged in a rotational pattern around the center of the circle. These symbols resemble flames or arrows and subtly point towards the direction of each pillar. However, the symbols are connected in a way that indicates the correct sequence of igniting the pillars, is what you can make out.
Okay. So, Johnson's going to have a deeper look at the pillars and see if each of the pillars has maybe a different symbol that's going to line up to the symbols that are in the wheel. See if it gives him any clues as to which ones to match to.
Sure. Next turn. Standish?
Yeah, cool.
Right. Hey boy. We just need to, oh well, I'll move over, you can move on your next turn. How on earth we're going to make it all the way across there? That's quite a jump. I suppose you can cast jump on either of us, can you?
Oh.
Didn't Kairos have scroll of water walking cast?
Yeah, you can just walk across.
Not like I can cast that as well then.
What if Kairos just carries Standish?
Oh, all right. Yes, I'm fine with that. I submit.
Roll Arcana and Investigation.
28 Arcana, 18 Investigation.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you think that from what you know, you can walk across the water, but it's going to be the souls are going to drag you down into the depths, or at least try as you try to do so.
Kairos just step on the hands that are trying to reach at him.
Can Standish use the phylactery for capturing souls to just hoover them up as they come close?
Oh my god.
Soul Hoover.
What is this? Ghostbusters?
Which spell do you want to use?
It's not a spell, it's the phylactery of souls that he has for collecting them to ship to hell. So it's normally, it was like a homebrew thing we worked out, but it's for capturing a soul, and obviously normally you'd have to kill something for that, but if they're coming towards them anyway...
And they're also already just a soul, not something soul in
it's not
in a body.
What's it called?
Phylactery of souls. It's in my bag of holding, I believe, down at the bottom. For some reason I thought that was banana.
No masking tape. Often mistaken for a banana by the ways of
Wait, what's it called?
The Phylactery of Souls.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Oh, fuck! You can't. What was that?
Well, all right. So, how would you do this?
Opposed Arcana roll?
Okay.
As you walk along and something comes up, you just can like. pop it
Well,
with-
Arcana is one thing, yeah, but like, how do you want to traverse?
Oh, well, I'm piggybacking on Kairos.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
being princess carried, whichever leaves me more capable of.
You might have to dangle you upside down by your ankles so you're actually at eyes level with the souls, so you can get them to hit with the phylactery.
Let's see what they figure out.
Standish has got his legs wrapped around him, and Kairos is holding on to the back of Standish in front of him, so he's like out horizontally in front of him.
Okay, wait. So it's like it's like we're doing a human wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Incredible.
That's the one.
Okay.
Human wheelbarrow.
Okay.
And that way, Standish can have a hand free for either using this phylactery, and if that doesn't work, he can burning hands on the fucking souls in an attempt to, I don't know, harm them or something.
Okay. So, all right. I'll allow it. Standish. As you guys cross, roll me slide. Well, actually, let me check. Roll me 4 sleight of hand checks, and Kairos, roll me. Well, actually. How do you want to carry Standish? So you're doing a human wheelbarrow. You're not gonna be able to move fast. But do you want to like use strength? Do you want to use acrobatics, like athletics, acrobatics?
Well, he's an athletic boy.
So you're just gonna hold Standish just in your arms, with Standish like dangling upside down.
Well, I think Standish will be like using their legs to wrap around somewhere
Okay.
or something.
No, yeah. So yeah.
So we're kind of like supporting each other.
Yeah. No, it's not about like, you definitely can hold Standish upside down. I'm not gonna have you roll strength or anything, but just roll athletics, just so you
Once?
just once, just so we see if you don't let him go.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Can I give you Bardic?
You can.
So
How do you want to do it though?
Oh,
well,
I mean, he's got his legs wrapped around him. So.
position, I guess Standish turns around and winks at him, which is going to be really confusing given the.
I think that wink. I think that wink is the thing that initially puts him off, and he almost drops it. And then tries to
Kairos, roll d20 for that.
To do
It's D8.
For what?
So he
Add
adds a D8 to his roll. To the 12.
No. What I meant was like, this Kairos like by the
Bardic charm.
the Bardic charm, yeah. Okay. Now I need to think. And All right, so you guys, you take Stannis, you kind of like flip him around, and you kind of like carrying him, just hugged to your chest, and Stannis just like holding his like flask or what was it?
Phylactery?
Yeah, you're just holding the flask for any souls coming in, and what was it? 10, 3, 9, 5, 7.
I re-rolled 2 of them with my lucky points because I
Yeah,
got 3.
so we're gonna take the higher ones, yeah.
So yeah, the 10, the 9, and the 7, which is still fucking diabolical. You insist on using my shite class.
Stat.
10, 9.
Okay. And a 7.
Oof, oof.
Wait, what was the 4th roll for?
You had 4, right?
No, just 3.
Just 3. So the 4th one doesn't count. Yeah. So we have an oof, yay, and an oof. Okay, so I gotta write this down, guys. Sorry.
Ah, what is that? That's so loud.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
There was something loud in my fucking ear. I don't know what it was. What is that?
What? All right. Kairos.
This is like Apollo's real life being attacked by head crabs, apparently.
Sorry, what were you saying, Bit?
I'm just doing maths.
Okay.
Quick maths.
Quick math.
All right.
Quick.
Yep. Traverse. Move across, guys.
Yes. Let's move.
Standish.
Hello?
Yeah. You can move Paula and yourself across.
I can't move Apollo.
Oh, okay. So, as you guys traverse the water, as you're doing it, you grab a soul in your flask. You miss 2 kind of like swirling by, and Apollo gets dragged back.
Oh no!
Ah!
Shit!
How can I be pulled in? My scroll failed me. Yeah.
Because he's staring at the floor, lost in a puzzle.
Yeah, Apollo's like neck deep in the water.
Oh no! God no! Oh dear! This has not gone well, guys.
All right, Johnson. Well, actually, it's Kairos and Standish technically took the same turn, so it's your turn, Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson was in the middle. Sorry, one sec. Oh, we've got a bit of feedback coming down Apollo's one. Sorry.
Yeah, so Johnson, he was investigating the symbols to
Yeah.
see if the pillars had different symbols and if he needed to match the ones that were in the wheel up.
Yeah.
What do roll?
So you already rolled. So you already got the I already sent you that. Did you read that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
does he see any symbols on the pillars themselves that sort of match up?
Yeah, they all have a flame symbol on them,
Okay.
which would indicate on your passive that that they need to be ignited. At least that's what you think. Yeah.
Okay.
You just
I guess,
don't know the order or how they need to be ignited, but you know that they need to be ignited.
yeah.
That's what that's your deduction of the thing.
Yeah, could Johnson maybe try and I don't know whether he can investigate the circular pattern a bit more to see if there's anything in there that tells him like 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever that they would need to be ignited.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can glean from that if he rolls or
Which one do you want to investigate? Which pillar?
I guess he'll just start with the let me see which way here. So the one closest to him there, the west pillar.
The west one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess he's probably going to try just cast like a firebolt on the pillar, like just see if he could ignite it that way, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. You just cast a firebolt cantrip on it. Going to roll anything?
Yeah. Roll firebolt.
Sure. It's a 7 to hit. Oh, actually, that's a nat 1. I can re-roll that. Here you go. Let me make that better. There we go. That's more like.
Yeah, you cast firebolt, and it ignites. It ignites for a brief second.
Yep.
And then disappears. And then you see kind of like you feel like a waving storm. Not a storm, but gust of wind.
Okay.
Pushing you towards where the fuck? I don't see my compass anymore.
No. Well, the pillar to where I am is the west, and then the north.
Yeah,
is the top one.
you get a gust of wind moving west.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. And I guess that's probably the end of his turn.
Yeah. 2 seconds, guys.
Yep.
All right, Standish. Actually, it's Kairos and Standish, so I'm gonna go with Kairos this turn because he's in the water, literally.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Kairos, you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in water and you can feel kind of like hands. You feel like somebody's gripping your thighs and legs and trying to pull you down.
I'd like to
As you're-
fight against that.
Yeah.
So I kind of stretch my legs about.
Yeah. Roll. Roll. You know what you're gonna roll? You're going to roll. You're gonna roll a strength and a dex save, please. You try to like.
Ooh. He's strong.
26 and a 6.
Yeah. You managed to like kick your way out of it, and but they seem to grapple onto you stronger. Some of them, and you kind of like move a bit lower into the water, and only your barely your shoulders and head are above water.
He'll try and remain calm as best he can, but he'll shout, "Damn things! They're trying to pull me down!"
Standish?
Does Johnson hear any of this going on at all?
On your perception, if they're, I mean, it depends on like how much noise they're making. So, are you guys yelling or what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of mean. Yeah, does Johnson hear any commotion, or is he just like, yeah?
I mean, I assume he'd be shouting for attention, so it's not like he's shouting for help, basically.
Yeah. Johnson, you don't have to roll perception. You're passive. You know there's commotion going on. Yeah.
Johnson turns, I guess, and he's like, "Wait, what's going on, Stanley?
He's in the water!
Oh, god damn it!" Can Johnson cast a spell on?
Well, on your turn. On your turn, it's Standish's turn. So.
Okay, yeah. Get him out, Standish! Get a hand on him, pull him out!
Yeah, can Standish use one of his scrolls of water walking?
Sure. But roll give me a before you do that, give me an intelligence check. Mhm.
17.
Okay, meets it, beats it. Yeah, you know that from what just happened, if you use that scroll, you're gonna have to try and resist the water and the souls in the water as well. For the duration that you're in kind of walking onto the water.
Yeah.
Standish, give him a hand. Literally, just stretch your hand out. Get a hand on his. Pull him up. Five feet. Your reach is 5 feet.
It's fine. Eight feet.
You're measuring up the wrong thing there.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to measure to where. Okay, he's a little bit. Well, he's only six feet or so. So if you got on the edge, you might be able to grasp hands or something. You know, it's worth a try.
He's yeah. He's 30 feet actually
What? 30 feet from what?
from Standish. So, well, let's measure again. Sorry.
Not Johnson. I meant Kairos.
So yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
so let's measure again. Yeah. So let's yeah, that's not right. It's about
Yeah, it's like 8 feet tops.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What Standish in three?
Right. Well, I'd ask you that question.
TikTok Standish. Kairos is almost drowning. They're pulling him down.
Kairos can reach towards you as well, so both of your reaches combined, you've got to be able to meet.
It's 4 and 4 then, yeah.
Standish
Yeah.
say, reach out towards me, and he's going to take a javelin out of his backpack.
There's only 4 feet either way, so your reach is 5 feet, right? Both of you. So if you reach 4 feet, and he reaches 4 feet, it gets the.
Just reach across
Yeah,
and
get a hand on.
grab hold of him then.
Yeah, he's attempting to reach out.
Oh, sorry. Before I do that, can I use an item interaction?
Okay.
I want to drink a potion of fire giant strength. So my strength score changes to 25 for an hour.
Okay.
Careful you don't put him in orbit when you pull him out. Like,
Yeah. Okay, so he chugs that quickly, and then he reaches across to superhero palm class.
Okay. Yeah, so Kairos is constantly being yanked down, and he's kind of trying to stay above water. So you notice that yeah, he's kind of in unstable. He's not on stable ground. He's just kind of being yanked back and forth, kind of like down and up, and he's trying to like reach towards you. And you know in your passive that you need to like time your grapples, or rather your time how you're going to, well, not how, but like when you're going to like grab his hand.
Yeah, sure. I think Standish just leaves his hand there ready, so that as soon as Kairos is within range, they can just grab on.
Okay, so you'll leave your hand out just ready for him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kairos, it's up to you to grab Standish's hand. He has like a station. His hand is stationary. You just need to like
Reach out for it.
you just need to like try and grab it. Yeah. So roll sleight of hand and roll athletics, please.
Light of hand, 8, and mathletics, 29.
Jesus.
You stay above water, definitely. Like you have the strength to like
Keep afloat.
you have the strength to yeah, keep afloat. And what was that, 8 on your sleight of hand? Yeah, you managed to just barely grab Stanish's hand and grip it.
Perfect.
Yeah. And what, Standish? You pull him out?
Yeah, wrench him out of there. I mean, that wasn't that good saying my strength is 25.
Well, I'm assuming you're not like, oh, you want to roll for it? Yeah, sure. 25. let's see. Let's see how strong.
The undead of the seas of the dead are.
Nah, it's fine. 25, 17. You're fine. You pull him out right beside you.
Here come.
Thank you.
Shakes his fists at the souls in the sea. He's like, "You're not claiming this one today, you bastards!"
All right. Richard Johnson.
I guess Johnson looks over and sees that Kairos is now out of the water. He's like, good. Well, I'm glad that's it. And then he's going to look back to the puzzle.
Yeah.
I gotta go shortly.
Yeah, well, why don't we end here?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at a pretty easy place, aren't we? So,
It's all good. Yeah. No worries, guys.
All right.
yeah, good session, everyone. That was good fun.
Yep.
Hectic,
So
man.
Thanks for the DMing, Beard.
Yeah, thanks, Beard.
Thank you, Beards.
Yeah, I'm available actually this entire week. So if you guys figured you want to do a session earlier, because I have everything set up for the next session. So
I mean,
Uh,
I'm personally available tomorrow and then Thursday, Friday.
I could. I think Friday's probably going to be my only day.
Okay.
Most likely.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good. Let's pencil in Friday then, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Sounds good.
guys.
Awesome.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
guys.